And then on mute. Lower that volume a little bit. You've rolled the credits on it, huh? I can be done whenever I want. Is there a particular, like, amount of completion that you plan for? I don't know how this game works outside of, like, the demo we played, and the demo was a lot of fun. I've got here a wild cherry and cream Peepsy. Yeah, the demo was cool. I like the demo. A nice Peepus. Wild cherry and cream Peepus. Ponty! What's going on, Ponty? That's right, I said what I said. Wild cherry and cream Peepus. Ooh. Oh, it has such a lovely nose to it. A Pepsi. A Peepsy. No, it's a normal Pepsi. But we can make it into a Peepsy. I'm ready for Sunday's stream. We're not eating these now. But I have TV static Peeps for Sunday. The Easter stream, we're gonna be eating Peeps. We can still be friends. How you doing, Potty? Fun fact, the main guy who made this game funded it by running the Magic Spoilers website. Really? Sleepy? It is your bedtime, is it not? Tastes like cosmic background radiation. That's what the Peeps are gonna taste like. This actually tastes great. Like, I like wild cherry Pepsi's probably my favorite Pepsi, but add a little cream to it? That's delightful. Delightful! Oh, delightful, I say. No, they're TV static flavored. Why would you think they're blue? Get with it. Getting over the damage after that game-breaking bug in 3 hours? Yeah, you learn to quick save a lot and make a lot of different saves in Aliens Dark Descent. Throw them in a jug, let them ferment, make some peep wine. I have watched that video of the man that made the peep wine and also the various Mountain Dew flavor wines. I mean, I'm playing on a console. We have nothing to worry about as far as settings go, I assume. Peep wine, get out of here! It's true, he made peep wine. Peep wine. He's made Mountain Dew wine, peep wine. He's made a lot of wines. No one wants a hard peep. I gotta say, the Sausage Channel, that man's been making some truly cursed sausages. I don't know about some of them these days. He did like century egg sausage. That crossed the line, I think, for me. Let them ripen. I like nice soft peeps. Is that you, Grandpa?
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reading.
What's going on, Carrie?
To publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
A Euro meat sausage sounds great, though.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
You like century eggs. They didn't look terribly appealing in the video, if I'm being honest.
Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Mount Holly.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering.
Yeah, I think I have enough of a point on my pencil.
46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Except for the servants that go to that room and never return.
Any heir worthy
It's
of
the
Sinclair
punishment
legacy
room.
should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely
I got my notepad, I'm ready.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Damn it, Grandpa!
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
A notepad document in your screenshot folder? Since I'm streaming, it'll be a lot harder, especially given that this is like a console capture. Although, I could open it on the other monitor and just cover chat. Just cover you guys up. The blueprints. Day 1. Jeeves! Search the rooms for me, Jeeves. I also have a raspberry and almond tart? Torta? Tarta? Turtle tart? A Mexican sandwich? Just a tort. Sorry, a tart. Flat tort day. Oh, but only in event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. And by the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest, and of course the grisly details of my demise, seeing as how I paid those many Taiwanese hookers to tear me apart using 75 different donkeys. Anyway, please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules for this commission, covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. I think you'd know if you had a torta. I was my coworker's birthday today, and you ate so much garbage you feel sick. So I made her a mashed potato cake with a turkey meatloaf in the center. I will pass my incredulity. Just passing my incredulity to true accent there. I mean, it sounds delicious. Don't get me wrong. And also for the tart in question, here you go. Please hold. You're hoping I've been playing this one? I was very excited when I saw it was added to the PlayStation Plus experience on like release. It was just like on there. I was like, oh, that's nice for me. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off of the estate. You may not stay overnight because of the vampires that roam these dark, dimly lit halls. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. Like, the implication is, I used to come here as a child. And he's like, I remember that 4-year-old that ran around picking his nose. He should be the one. He'll be smart enough to figure it out. They shouldn't prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, seeing as how you picked your nose all those years back. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. At great personal expense, I have them rebuild this house every night. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, is what we'll say, but in reality I've been here for many millennia, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lie beyond any particular door. But that has more to do with the crippling dementia that seizes my brain to this very day. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." And then I never saw her again. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert, whatever that letter is, Sinclair. Oh, Grandpa, you kidder. You found the Mount Holly blueprints. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. D2. So we're down here in ye old entrance hall. And then we got the antechamber over here. And we get to build our own house now. Thank you, Carrie. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one set of shoes. When you no longer have any shoes left, you'll be too tired and cold-footed to continue searching the manor, and must call it a day. Someone on day 1, happiness. Me on day 49, paranoia. What's going on, Cyberstein? Got a picture of someone holding a card with a queen on it? With an ace? He had weird taste. Paranoia. Okay, select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 shoes. Closet. Find 2 items. Hallway. So we know this one has a bit of an L curve to it. The hallway would give us the most... I want to see the full map. Oh, I see. There is no outline for it. So yeah, this wouldn't cut us off from anything. We don't need any shoes yet. So hallway. I swear this is the game that keeps on giving. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I really enjoyed the demo. We played the demo... I feel like we played that one for like 2 or 3 hours. It was a really fun demo. So I was excited to get the chance to play the full thing. This isn't base building, just opening doors. I'm just guessing what's on the other side. I'm going to be right 100% of the time. I'm going to guess there's a hallway on the other side. See, I knew it. I knew there would be a hallway over here. I'm kind of, psychic when you get right down to it. Ah, Grandpa really did always love Half-Life. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. The TV show The West Wing? Is there a run button? Yeah! Now we'll go this way. A guest bedroom for 10 pairs of shoes, a storeroom with a key, a gem, and 2 coins. Or a parlor. Ah, there we go. Every time I do a console capture, there's always a moment where it does a little bright flash. And then we're good for the rest of the stream. Good to get out of the way early. So we got a puzzle piece in there. Let's start collecting some resources. I know it's a bit of a dead end, but we could always wrap back around. Hello, coins.
Throwing flashbang.
Ah! Key. A diamond. My grandfather's taste in art was atrocious. Unless he made all of it himself. And then we have a nook, a lavatory, a corridor is always left unlocked. It's corridor, this one. Scratchy throat. And then what we have on the other side of this one? Parlor, pantry, or bedroom. I wonder, can we, like, back out? Once you've drawn floor prints, you must select one of the traps, so you cannot back away. Whenever we enter, we gain 2 footsteps, 4 coins, a puzzle piece. They're all making left-hand turns, which is not the turn I wanted. I wanted a right-hand turn, but it is what it is. Let's go for the puzzle piece. So in this room, some kind of puzzle awaits us. There are 4 boxes in this room. There is only 1 box in this room. The gems are in the true box. L key? The wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Herbert. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine in your estate with the old hams. I love an elderly ham. This past Thursday, if I'm being frank, and I'm not because I'm Herbert, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I could refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding games. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So, there's 1 box that's always lying, and 1 box that's only telling the truth. My hammies! My elderly hammies! So this is the lying box, because there's only 3 of them. There's only 1 box, and oh, this one's lying too. Unless they're using box in a different sense. I mean, you can consider that box, maybe. The gems are in the twoo box. Well, I suppose you're the true box by default. Crack this bad boy open. It's weird. The sound of the key turning was only in my left ear. But that was on both ears. I was worried for a second that my headphones were acting up. And we have a few more gems. And then we're gonna find... gain 2 footsteps, gain 4 coins, gain 10 pairs of shoes. Once again, a left-hand turn. That's a problem. That hallway over there is a dead end now forever. We've gotten a very unlucky set of left-hand turns over and over again. Bedroom, I guess I might as well get some coins. And a banana? Hot dog. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 pairs of shoes should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Like, it should be doing, like, surround, but that didn't look like where that sound would be. The gems made more sense. But the key did not. The key should not have been in that chat. Another left-hand turn, I bet? Hot dog. Directions that work. Let's go with the dead. A ghost! Open the door for me. A little gemmy poo. A little clocker. Very large clock. And a spiral staircase. So that one's boarded off because it goes into the corridor. Man, it's like being in the Winchester house. It's just nonsense. And I only have one direction we could really go, and that's this way. Everything else is blurred off. Imagine having to change the batteries in that wall clock. Gotta make sure it doesn't roll through a wall or something. Lavatory will end our little journey. The office is the only one that keeps us going. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Not spend it. Spread it around. I have the 2 gems required. Ah, yes. Uncle Ernest. Grandpa. What do we have in here? Floppy disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Alright. And what do we have in here? Guess there's always an opportunity to earn and spread if you try hard enough. It's not about spending the money, it's just like throwing it like seeds on the ground. Just psh, 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 psh. Still think about those old hands. They smell funny. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major, and... and Big Boobied Beauties, Volume 47. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. You got an upgrade disc on day 1? Lucky. Hey, it's not luck, it's skill, alright? I'm kind of a big deal. Kind of the best at video games, you may have heard. I'm just, like, gifted that way. Oh, something made a noise. The lusty Argonian maid! March of the Counts, though, when in black, huh? The ante-chamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Man, did this guy, like, plan his death well in advance? Welcome to Mount Holy Home Office. Run payroll. Spread golden estate. Log in the network. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Spread gold. When I get older, planning my death sounds like fun. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Log into network. Terminal password. It's like the guy from Videodrome recorded a correspondence for every possible scenario before he died. But man, I gotta rewatch Videodrome. I just enjoy all of Mr. Cronenberg stuff. Yeah. Almost there. How long is this password? No keyboard. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that part. Insert disk. Floor plan upgrade. You didn't think I was going to be able to use my floppy disk when I was standing in front of a computer panel? Come on. Scanning disk. Closet. Closet data has been found in this upgrade disk. You'll now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgraded floor plans. Hallway closet, 2 items, 1 extra item if drafted adjoining to a hallway. Bedroom closet, plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoining to a bedroom. Empty closet, 0 items, plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoining to a red room. Interesting. If we adjoin it to a hallway, we get an extra item. This may not have been the said terminal. I had no doubt. I was confident. 4 items if next to a red room. But this one will also have 4 items if we draft it next to a bedroom. Having not played the game enough yet, I don't know how common it is to see rooms that are red. Hallway, bedroom, red room. I guess I'll take something that already has 2 items. And then the possibility of 4 items, as opposed to an empty room, if we don't happen to have a red room nearby. Is this the upgrade you want? Sure. The floor plan's been successfully upgraded. What do I have, 5 coins at the moment? I see no reason to spread my money around yet. And what do we have here? Oh, stupid allergies. I haven't taken my pills yet. That's why I'm dying. Quick! Take the stupid pills. Hate this time of year. Alright. He's dying! Can't believe 42069 didn't work. What the hell's Grandpa thinking? Take them diphenhydramine. Hey, Chapel's red room. Gem required whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. But if we do that, we're done exploring. If I do the Nook, we're done exploring. So I think the chapel here, we're gonna lose $1 to pass through it, but it's what we have to do. Does spread steal your money or just add money? The wording of it made it sound like we spread our money around, but I am unsure. Oh, you're not what I wanted. Spread gold. Withdrawn from the Staff Incentives Program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active. So I guess if I'm going to pass through this room, I'm going to lose a thing. And on the way back, we might be able to find additional money if it actually works the way it says it's working. Let's just click it and see what happens. Function is successful. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the Staff Incentive Program, spread throughout the estate. Boop. So in theory, there's just money lying around now. Potentially, we got the 4 there. Doesn't update it, so we have to look on the way back. But for now, damn it! God stole one of my coins. Haha! Thanks, God. Mine now. Oh. Sucker. Yeah, it's from the Servants Fund. I paid my tithe and I stole a bunch more. God helps those who help themselves. Let's see. Ends arcs. I think we're done exploring. Alas. With 42 footsteps left. Got a very unlucky draft here. Item for sale. Plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoining a bedroom. Well, the problem turned out to be, you could see over on the other side there. From entrance hall, I got a straight line and then left turn and left turn. I curled into myself. Alas. Bedroom? I know we're not allowed to leave with anything, but do we leave with our coins? Commissary? But why would I buy a thing when the run's about to be over? I go in there, I buy something, and then we're leaving. We've drafted only dead ends. Perhaps there's an item that could help. I don't know. I mean, we get 2 items here. Let's plop a closet. This is my upgraded room. We get a key. Are coins a thing? They seem like a thing. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use a die to roll new floor plans. Well, it's too late now. I've already drafted. Walking out of the closet, they take money again. Alright, so no more doors for me to open. We have a safe, but I haven't found any clues about what the combination could be. Although maybe if we look around the room, maybe there's something to give us a hint. Perhaps. But also perhaps not. Starting to look like perhaps not. Well, let's just go get our money that may or may not be distributed around. Ha ha! Yeah, every time we go through that room, it takes a coin. Might as well take the long way. There's money lying around. God damn! Steal from all of my servants. They're gonna love working for me. Good lord! Super wealthy, but all for naught. Alright, this room I didn't think would count, given that we arrived here. Alright, I did my full loop. You're so wealthy, and now we leave. Where's my car? Where did I park? Take a peek over here first. Come on, go through the giant hole. Nope. Dude, where's my car? The grounds. All this will be mine one day. Including the prison where we locked the vampires. What's going on, itty bitty? Now listen up. Here's a story about a little prince who lived in a blue world. One day all this will be mine. He's blue. Daboo-dee-daboo-die. Yeah. It's my house, but I sleep outside at night, which is totally normal. Once you have a mansion, you must become eccentric. That's the rules. You have no choice in the matter. Whee! Wish I could move this smoothly. Ah, my home. He could have designed so the bed would never move, but no. Listen, I think we could figure out how to get into this. It doesn't have anything to do with the lock. It has to do with just lift your leg. Just pull a Riker and step over it. Riker your way in. Well, let's hit the hay. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the castle overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Call it a day. Or like kneel into it slightly until the panel snap. He'd rather die. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory, have been reset. Call it. Squirrels are gonna steal all my money, I guess. $11 rooms. 25 steps taken. 2 items found. Save and continue. Loading. Didn't even find the orgy quarters. Day 2. My search for the orgy quarters continues in earnest. I long to be slathered in lubricant and roll amongst the naked wealthy class. The landed class in all of their naked splendor. Can't spoil anything for you because I've never played. You'll read the whims of my ignorant ideas. See, those are the kind of spoilers I'm okay with. Just making shit up. That's fine. That works for me. Is that what the 40... Yeah, the 46th room is the, like, secret orgy quarters. The flesh pit, we call it. A breaker box, a storeroom, or a room that lets me keep moving, a parlor. So let's go with the parlor. That's how I've been enjoying this game. Crowdsourcing puzzles to people who haven't played it, or are still learning with me. It's the right way to do it. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Grandfather, is this another one of your little tricks? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize inside. The other 2 are always empty. So this statement appears on another box. This statement appears in another box. That means both of you are true. The blue box is empty. So if both of you are telling the truth, that means you're a liar. You're a goddamn dirty liar. So I'm opening this box. Oh my god. I've been deceived. True statement. True statement. The blue box is empty. Oh shit, wait. The blue box is empty. That means I should have opened this one. I just was like, that's the liar box. That's right, I didn't want any gems anyway. This is why I love playing games while I'm exhausted mentally. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 pairs of shoes. See, I want to save that closet for when we have a bedroom later on, if that's possible. Hallway is the way to go for me. Your word hint is... It's weird I hear a whistling over the street. Bamboozled by words. Let's go, it's in the black! I didn't even read, like, the concept. It was just, alright, that's a lie. I'll open the one that's not lying. to even consider the actual ramifications of the words themselves. Anyway, your word hint is, I don't want to make it obvious, so we have to go in a non-obvious way. So, this is the name of a gross sex act that you would find on Urban Dictionary. That would be your first hint. Then we'll go from there. The rusty trombone. Doors in the west wing. Oh, I've seen this before. Go this way. Good guess, good guess. Lose money when we enter, but that lets me get to the corner I want to go to. Nook gets me a key. Let's go with the chapel, even though I'm going to lose money. I don't have to go through there yet. Passageway is definitely what I want. But 2 gems! Dang. Bedroom for more footsteps. We have the chapel, so we'll still be able to get on by. Trying to think of only wrong answers. That's the way to do it. Ah. Is this hint in honor of the death of 4chan? I've heard 4chan got hacked pretty bad, right? As someone that does not frequent that part of the internet, I haven't found out if they're back or not, but I did see a news article about them being hacked. The spicy biscuit. Grandpa smuggling. Now that, I want to know more about the sex act known as grandpa smuggling.
Sinclair, just want to write you a quick note, thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Avenson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, and that you don't die suddenly.
What's the meaning of life? Wrong answers only. Well, if only wrong answers, the accumulation of wealth and power. There's your wrong answer. You don't want to know more about grandpa smuggling, believe me. To crush your enemies, see them driven before you and hear the lamentations of their women's. I guess his health didn't improve. It's because they moved the billiard room. Had they just left it alone, he would have survived. Alright, so we learned about the billiard room a little bit. Otherwise, this was just a way to get some shoes. That's the answer. I want to be right. I don't want to go through the chapel yet, since every time we pass through there, we're going to lose a buck. And I don't have any dollars. No dollaroonies. Go this way. Corridor is always left unlocked. Breaker box. Whenever we enter this room, we gain 2. And it's another bedroom. That was Conan the Barbarian. Who was famously portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can't lose what you don't have. Is that how it works? You're thinking of Conan O'Brien? That's the one who said that line? I want to put on the hat. See, this is a statue I can appreciate. Just a finger pointing at the floor. I like that.
Greetings from Reddington.
Storeroom gets us one of everything. Lavatory. Drawing room. Damn. I'm gonna get dead-ended here. But we could start collecting some goodies this way. Hopefully one of the things we get is a dice that lets me reroll. No, it was just the things listed. Which I knew. Is Arnold Schwarzenegger well known for impregnating maids? I'm out of the loop on stuff. Damn. Really gonna have to hope the chapel lets us continue moving around, otherwise we're looking at a dead end here. Nook for a key. Let's do the breaker room. Like, if I'm already gonna be stuck anyway, why not have access to this? He did at least once. Keycard entry system. The VAC indicators. Gymnasium's off, darkroom's off, garage is... Sorry, on, off. And does that say cabinet or cabaret? Could be the cabaret room. His illegitimate son looks like him. And he probably had at least 3 kids in Rio. I mean, after that video of him in Rio, yes, probably has at least 3 kids in Rio. I love Rio! The women are beautiful! Very awful combination, so try 1, 2, 3. Christmas lights. Oh shit, wait. Are we trying to make them all green, all blue, or what? Green. Green. Look at that. Nice alternating color. Beautiful. On. Off. VAC indicator. Turn the garage on, I guess? Now that one's red. Now they're purple. Your trying to user was banned for this post. Until we have more information, this is just a fun game about making colors appear. So we'll just close that until later. Let's head over to the chapel. That's the only place we have available to us at the moment. Let's go give our money to God. Oh, it's a toggle run. That's so much better. Oh, come on, there's no money in here? Korean barbecue is a little spicier than you expected. Is it good, though? I really want to try that Korean barbecue. You want to give me a little bite, right? A little nibble of the barbecue. Let's go into this little corner, because it's a dead end anyway. Maybe someone left some tithes on the floor. Underneath the nook. No, no tithes for me. Really? I can have one? I really want to try it. So, hold on. There's an I got a BRB for 1 second. There's just a total emergency in the other room. What was I doing? Where am I? Right. We have the lavatory. A walk-in closet with 4 items. I have 1 gem, let's do it. What do you got for me, closet? While drafting, they use dice to re-roll new floor plans. See, that's nice. Now we have an out. And then we have a gem. We have some kind of butt plug. Oh, it's a lucky rabbit's fruit. God damn, 10 years with no new flavors, now 3 new ones. They've actually been having, like... They had, Fiery Peach was not too long ago, which was incredible. They tasted like savory peach rings. Like, they were really good. They actually did a whole new menu on April 1st, which I thought was going to be an April Fool's joke, but in reality, they have a new menu. If you would ever come goddamn visit Mr. Axiom, you get to try them. We miss you so much. Greater chance of finding items. I feel like the last time Megan was here, which was yesterday, she's like, tell Tom to get on a goddamn train and come visit. So I will pass that to you. She said get on a train and come visit. Jump on the Vermonter. 10. See, we're not far enough in the game yet for me to, like, know if I'm supposed to be paying attention to dog tags with numbers on them or not. That 10 could be relevant, or it could be not. God. That has a really tasty Korean barbecue. I don't have any money. You can't take it from me. Alright. No dead ends, please. But in all seriousness, yes, like, suddenly a bunch of new flavors. I was pretty excited. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I mean, I want a corridor because I want to keep going, please. Progress is what I seek. A den is perfect. The observatory. 1 gem, please. Or +1 sparkle for each time you've drafted observatory. I don't know what a sparkle is, but a den is pretty desirable. What are you ordering, Milk? Like, I still have, I have my last 2 non-frozen burritos that I made, and then I froze a bunch more burritos, but tonight my dinner will be burritos. I said it before, I'll say it again, I love just cooking a large amount of a thing and just eating it for day after day after day. The trunk is locked. I mean, I have 2 keys, unlock it. Hell yeah. I will take more dice. Maybe you have enough clocks, Grandpa. Have you considered maybe you have enough? When is it too many clocks, dude? This is the room where it's like, what time is it? Like, don't make me slap you. How dare you ask me that in my room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accurate clocks. Look around you. Keep going up. Never enough time. My local pizza place has a Korean What? Korean barbecue pizza? Oh, I want it. That sounds incredible. A spare room lets us keep going. I have 4 dice. Let's re-roll. $4 for a pantry. I kind of want, like, a straight line here, so maybe 1 more re-roll. But that's it. Fine, fine. We'll make a left-hand turn, you son of a bitch. Food for sale. Pizza Hut does it's not about a barbecue pizza, Korean barbecue pizza. It's a very distinct flavor. I do love the puking cat emote as my favorite one I've made so far. Like, I can get a barbecue pizza, and I wouldn't get it from, like, Pizza Hut. I would get it from a local place that does really good pizza. But Korean barbecue, that's a unique one to see from a pizza joint. One of the best pizzas I've ever had was actually in Japan, weirdly, and it was a sukiyaki pizza. My god. I need to figure out how to make that. I think I'll take a kitchen. We haven't gone food shopping in this game yet. With my 4 coins. The menu. +3, +15, +10, and add morning room to today's draft pool. Bacon and eggs. Today's main course, the porterhouse steak. My god. A delightfully expensive steak cut. Bone in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have a showroom in your house. Only in the dining room. Alright, we can't afford anything other than a banana. There's a dog? Holy guys, there's a dog in this house. We have to draft the dog room. The dog's out there starving right now because it's lost in an endless maze of a home. There's a lot of dog food. That number 10 keeps showing up. I'm worried about the dog. I'm not gonna unlock that door just because I could be next door to it, right here. You're locked too? This is the east wing, though. You lied to me, game. Okay, how do I want to go about this? I only have the one key at the moment. No matter what, we have to unlock a door to keep going. We'll do it from here, I suppose? Kinda wish this game had slightly more music. So if I do that, I'd be a little disappointed. It would just go into the other room that's already locked. Spare room goes straight. Courtyard makes the most sense to me. Gives me more options. Hopefully we'll find another key. Okay, was not expecting this kind of door. Grandpa, what were you doing in here? Don't be locked. Oh, it's not locked. Ooh. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. That one. Now what the hell's going on over here? Security door is locked by electronic keycard. Oh, we need a keycard. Oh, Grandpa. That was your last gem, yeah? I'm hoping we'll find more. Oh, to be an eccentric mansion owner. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, okay. To the right, we'll go first. A pantry is a no from me. Observatory is also... You know what? Redraw. Now, these are what I'm talking about. Can't go to the commissary because I'm out of Gemmy Gems, but East Wing Hall does let me keep going. Gotta find a room that offers me some gems, though. Or some coins. That first very short trip through the house, we made so much money. Damn it! Locked. Don't be locked, don't be locked, don't be locked. Damn it! Let's see. Den's door is locked. The courtyard requires a security card. Are we just screwed? Are we out? Can I offer you a gem this trying time? I would love a key. We might be dead-ended here. Which is a bummer, because I still have two dice for rerolls. Hopefully there's an item that we could find at some point that's like, this room will have a locked door. That way you know. Curses. All I have is an egg. An egg would be nice in this trying time. Alright, so drawing room, east wing, den. We're dead-ended on both of them, or all of them. And then we have no other doors. I guess that means it is time to call it a day? Lucky rabbit's foot. Call it a day. Tomorrow you awake to find the room. Yeah, I know. They're all gotta shuffle. East Wing favorite. 16. 33. 3. 8. 8 new rooms. Almost made it to the antechamber. We were 1, 2, 3 tiles away. But on day 3, I will make it to the antechamber. I can feel it in my bones.